This is the plaintiff, Eugene Zabrowski. He says his sister, one of the defendants, refuses to pay him for a snowblower he sold her almost 4 months ago. Her husband, the other defendant, told him if he ever came to their house to get the thing, he wouldn't be leaving alive. They can threaten him all they want, but he wants his money, is going to do everything he can here today to get it, and is suing for the $350 he's owed. These are the defendants, Walter and Roxanna Singh. Roxanne says her brother was moving and needed to get rid of the snowblower because it took up too much space. He also said not to worry about paying for it because he needed to be out of his old place immediately. Why her money-hungry brother's changing his tune now is anyone's guess. They're accused of causing a family avalanche.
Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, Eugene Zabrowski?
Right.
You are suing Walter and Roxanne Asang for $350 that you say your sister, Roxanne, owes you and has refused to pay. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, back in the beginning of December 2010, I was selling my house. I had a gas-powered snowblower that the place I was moving to, I didn't need it anymore. It was a smaller house, so I was going to sell it. I called my sister, asked her if she wanted to buy it. She said, yeah, she was very much interested in it. So she asked how much. I said $400. I says it's in almost perfect condition because I only used it about 4 times.
Okay.
So my brother-in-law said he had a pickup truck. He was going to come down and get it. He picked it up. He took it home. I said, okay, how are we going to work this with payments? She said she couldn't give me no money at the time, but she said her husband is going back to work.
He had been out of work?
Yes.
Okay.
He was going back to work. When he goes back to work, she'll start giving me money.
Okay.
A week later, she called my wife. I was at work. She called my wife. She said that Wally is getting a bonus. That's what we call him, Wally.
Okay.
He's getting a Christmas bonus. She said she'll give us $200 towards the snowblower when he got his bonus. And my wife said that was fine. What happened with that conversation, I don't know. You'd have to ask my wife. But
Okay.
I was
Is that how it happened?
Basically.
Okay, go ahead.
I was under the assumption that
Step on up, wife.
I was getting the $200.
Were you guys getting along at that point?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So I think he was supposed to get it the week before Christmas. Well, that came and went. She said she couldn't give me no money because she went Christmas shopping. She spent all her money. She couldn't give me anything. It dropped down to $100 then. She could give me $100. Okay. Called her up, asked her when she was coming down. Said she couldn't come down. She was Christmas shopping. I said, Roxanne, I don't even have food to put on my table. I says, I ain't got gas in my car. I says, could you give me anything for the snowblower? She says, well, I'll have to call you back because I'm doing my bills, and if I have anything left, I'll let you know. I get off the phone with her. I look at my wife. I said, do you believe she said that? But we
Have
left.
you always had a good relationship with your sister?
We had a fantastic relationship up until then. But
What happened? What's going on?
He's all about money. He sells everything that he owns, even to his own children, and
I'm
charges
sorry.
them.
We're talking about why you didn't pay some. Did you not buy the snowblower?
Yes, what
Oh, you
happened
did?
was-
And did you pay for it?
No.
So is it surprising to you that he might be about money in this instance?
Well,
I'm not
no.
getting
It wasn't the agreement that
But
was
it
made.
really upsets us because we are family.
Okay.
He knew
But
the
it wasn't the
situation
agreement
I
because
know that. I
was
think that's why it
made.
upsets him too. What was the arrangement that was made?
the arrangement was made was when I was over his house one weekend. He said he was selling the snowblower.
This was when?
It was in December, I believe. And when he had said he was selling it, I said, oh, how much? And he said $400. I said, oh, I can't afford that because my husband's been having knee operations since October, at the end of October. 2, and he's still out of work now on workers' comp. So I said, oh, Gene, I can't afford that. So he said, okay. So then the week after, he called me and said, Rox, do you want the snowblower? I said, well, Gene, I told you, I have no money right now. I cannot afford to pay you. Don't worry about it. He said, have Wally go down and pick it up.
What does "don't worry about it" mean?
That's what he said to me.
No, what did you... wait, hold on. Before you go pick it up, do you specify what that means? What is the arrangement?
No, I didn't say anything to him.
Did you
about...
think you had to pay for it, or did you think it was free?
No, I didn't think that it was free, but
okay, so you know you have to pay for it.
Absolutely.
Okay, but when do you have to pay for it?
That's the issue.
Yeah,
there was never a limit on when I had to give him the money.
When you don't, if that's true, he says it's not true, but if that were true, when in your head do you have to pay for it before he becomes a bad person for suing you? When? How long should you have?
I have other siblings that would never do this to each other.
Okay, but
so
see,
that's
whether or not you can get away with stiffing a sibling out of $350, and whether I'm sorry, I'm talking. Can you talk to her later? Yo, I'm working here. Okay. Whether or not you have other siblings who would let you slide on this is irrelevant to me. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take my sibling to court either. But when are you the bad guy and not him? I'm just curious. In your mind, when are you the bad guy? How long should you have in an arrangement where you didn't bother to find out how long you had, according to you?
I don't feel he should sue anyway, but that's beside
Okay,
the
so
point.
he shouldn't sue anyway. So no matter what, even if you are willing to stiff him out of $350, he should never be willing to assert his right to get the $350.
No, Your Honor, because I told him to take it back. When he called me the second time and said to me, Rox, I either want the money or the snowblower, I said to him, take it.
Why don't you deliver it back?
It was bad enough we went all the way to Jackson to pick it up from his old house.
I'm sorry, you did get the snowblower, right?
Yeah, we did. And then
you
I
didn't
told
know
him to
that you were
take it.
buying the snowblower when you did that, but you feel put out that you had to pick up the snowblower that you have since not paid for. You're put out by that. And you can't afford to pay for the snowblower, but you feel somebody should come and pick it up. I want to call Macy's, and I want to tell Macy's, listen, these pants, they don't fit me, I don't like them, come get them. Does it sound bad to you when I put it this way?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. Husband, what did you want to say?
I was under the understanding Gene knew that he would get the money when we got the money. He knew that I was out of work.
What does that mean? I mean, it's still at some point he has a right to assert his right because he's not getting the money.
When I went back to work.
Huh?
When I went back to work.
Well, what if you decide not to go back to work for 20 years? Then that's the deal?
I can't stay out of work for 20 years.
I don't know what you're going to do. You're on workers' comp right now, right? You're collecting.
I went back to work, then I had to go back in for another surgery, and I'm out again.
Did you ever call him and tell him, listen, this is my problem?
No,
Can
we
I
had a
pay you
big
in
fight.
June? Did you ever set up a payment plan?
No, we had a big fight. I had a big fight with him after he called up my wife, screaming and yelling, ranting and raving, and why he didn't call me.
Let me ask you this. Hold on a second.
Instead of calling me, he had to call my
you?
wife.
Well, that's his sister. Why does he have to call you? All right, now, listen. Let me just ask you a question. Let's say I owe you $350, right? I owe you $350. You're going through difficulty now.
I'm not saying that we don't owe him
I'm
the
sorry.
money.
I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a hypothetical. Let's say I owe you $350, right? You're going through financial difficulty. You could use the $350. And I owe it to you. It is right and just that I pay it to you, right? But the message I give you on the phone is, I can't make it out there right now because I'm shopping.
I didn't say that.
How's that taste?
I didn't say that.
Were you shopping?
No.
Did you do Christmas shopping?
Paid bills and went Christmas shopping. Yes, I did.
Maybe you shouldn't do Christmas. Maybe we need to be a little tighter. Maybe we need to knit a few potholders this Christmas if we owe money to our brother.
That's a little difficult when you have grandchildren.
I know. But you know what? I wouldn't be here. This is embarrassing. Not for me. I love it that you're here. It's embarrassing for you. You didn't expect to be here. You have a good relationship. Hopefully you'll continue to have a good relationship. Yeah, you will. You're mad now, but hopefully you will. It shouldn't have gotten this far. And the way it would have been prevented from getting this far is if you two had communicated a little better and you had said to him, here's another 25 bucks, here's $5, if he had felt that you weren't saying, God, I can't believe you're on my back about this. If he had felt a different attitude, he wouldn't have gotten so angry and we wouldn't be here. And at the end of the day, he's right and you're wrong. Okay? What did you want to respond to about whether the offer to take back the blower?
they had called, I had called them, as a matter of fact, on the 16th. And
Of January.
Yeah. And I talked to my sister. I said, look, Roxanne, if you can't afford to give me any more money for it, I says, I'll come down there, pick up the snowblower, and we'll call it square. She said, whatever. We left it at that. 3 hours later, I get a voicemail on my cell phone.
Do you have it?
It got deleted
Darn
after
it.
Well, my wife was there. She heard it. I
Okay.
replayed it. It was my brother-in-law. Inside of a minute message that he left, he must have said at least 15 to 20 times. Every other word was...
I told you I called him and left him a message.
Is that,
I didn't say it was pretty.
I should have realized that you left
Well, that's
that
what I
word
said,
there
yeah.
52 times. Hold on.
He said, don't waste your time coming down here. He said, first of all, it's in my shed. It's locked up. You ain't getting it. If you do come down here and try to get it, you ain't leaving alive.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. If you had a sibling who basically screwed you over and didn't pay you back $350, would you A, sue her, B, forget about it, C, never talk to her again?
You know, it's called small claims court.
No. A, B, or C, dude?
Sewer.
Sue her. Okay.
I'd forget about it.
Really?
Yeah.
How about you?
Definitely forget about it.
Really?
Yeah.
$1,000.
It's $1,000.
$2,000.
Maybe I'll fight some.
$5,000.
Then I'll sue her.
Exactly. Going inside the courtroom.
What'd you say?
I cursed and swear at him, and I said,
What were you cursing and swearing about?
because the way he called up and screamed and yelled at my wife, even though
So
it's
what
his
were you
sister.
saying? Tell me what you said. Not the
Honestly, I
curse
don't
words. I'm
remember.
saying what was the
I
message?
was cursing and swearing. I was pretty mad at him
Okay,
for him going off
in
on-
between the cursing and the swearing, what was the message?
He can go to hell, pretty much.
Okay. And don't come here to get the snowblower?
I said he can come get it.
Oh, you said he could come get
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I don't think so. Honestly, I don't need to hear anymore. $350 verdict for the plaintiff. Now you know why you didn't go get the snowblower.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so that takes care of the snowblower situation. If you step right next to her and right over here. Tell me, you okay with this?
No,
Why are you so mad at him still?
because it's all about money with him, no matter who it is,
he
his
knew
own
that we
children,
didn't
his
have the
own
money,
family.
and he knew it would
If
be
he
a
can
while.
make money, he will.
You think that's what he's doing, trying to make money off for
Absolutely.
you?
Because he's just selling a house that he's making a substantial amount of money from, and he's worried about $350.
Well, you're his sister. Can't you just let him be who he is or whatever and just accept him?
Oh,
for
he could be who he is now, because I want nothing to do with him.
You want nothing to do with your brother?
Absolutely not.
That's your brother.
No. A brother wouldn't have done that.
All right, you just head right around the corner there, and let's see what the brother has to say about this. Well, you heard her. What do you think of that?
I'm kind of shocked in a way. I didn't think my sister would say that about me.
You going to reach out to her?
I guess as time goes on, I will.
No. Let's go to Harvey now.
Okay, when time is not specified in a loan, judges always say there is a reasonable time you have to repay, after which you are in default. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.